day in the market. Let's wait for the stream to go live over here. Let's have another interesting day in the market. We've got a lot of interesting things that are going to be happening today, or that could happen today. We have Nvidia's earnings coming up after hours. Happy Nvidia earnings day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big day for the market. We saw some very nice movement off of that volatility zone yesterday. So again, there's probably not going to be a whole lot to do today. I mean, Tesla's looking pretty good on that weekly breakout. You're not really seeing anything right now crazy happening in the cannabis sector, I don't think. I mean, we can look at Tilray, some of these other ones. I don't think you're really seeing anything here. Yeah, no. Nothing too crazy on that front. Nio down a little bit. Again, that one's coming into earnings. You guys should all be up over 1,000% on that one. Congratulations, everybody. That was an absolutely epic move on Nio here from the entry that I gave LTMP right around that $5 area. I do really like Palo Alto over here. I want to see if this thing can get a nice break to the upside. And then we're going to be watching Newsmax over here, seeing if this one can get that push through 16. Let's see what yields are doing today. Nothing crazy. Again, I think it's going to be a little quiet today until obviously Nvidia earnings. We have GDP tomorrow morning, and then we get PCE, which is the Fed's preferred metric of inflation, Friday morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to the channel over here, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Remember, I say that I'm going to be saying this in all the streams here just to make it clear who we're dealing with over here. I'm the only person on YouTube that you guys know that's demonetized for talking about how many 1,000% trades that they hand out consistently to the members of their private community. There's nobody else out there generating the results that I am for their group members, and we're just going to keep doing it. Remember, this is the last week here to lock in the lower rate for LTMP. Actually, it might spill over into next week a little bit just because I'm not going to be around this weekend. So it'll probably be like next Wednesday or something is the cutoff for locking in. That's when the price increase is going to be. Maybe at the end of the week. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just going to do it randomly. Make sure that you guys hop in before that happens. Use code August. Get 50% off your first month. But again, we have a 200 like goal on the stream, guys. With all the crazy movements that I've been calling out with how spot on I've been, I think we should be able to hit the like button over here and get to that 200 like goal. Then we've got 250, 500, and then big number, 1,000. So we get ankles at 1,000. So folks, let's see who we've got in here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Solar, Jerry, Samuel, Rogue, Jesse, Daily Taylor, Dan, John, Diego, Kimberly, Meowser, Dr. Bob, Gerald, Matt, Dumpsit, Gene, Eddie, David, Wreck-It Ralph, Dr. Bob. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, little bit of volatility in the market here. We did see a nice little sell-off here, about 10 points on ES, kind of off of nothing. I think we saw a couple of Fed comments, but like nothing crazy. Let me look actually. Hassett, honorable thing to do would be to take leave. Hassett speaking about Lisa Cook to reporters. Apple Music makes a push into rate. Yeah, let me look and see where these comments were. It was Fed Williams. Fed could reduce interest rates and still be somewhat restrictive. That's a good comment there. GDP growth has slowed. Expect that to continue. This is a slowing economy, not a stalling economy. Economy is growing maybe at a 1 to 1.5% annual rate. Unemployment rate at 4.2% is historically low. So that's kind of the statements that we've gotten from Fed Williams this morning, but really nothing too crazy. We have 5 post earnings today. Not really. I mean, you kind of do. Snow and Box are kind of the only 2 that I would really be looking for. How much is it increasing to? Oh, I'm not telling you. You guys, a lot of you guys are not going to be able to afford it at the end of this week. You guys have had a year to hop in. But everybody that joins gets the lower rate locked in. So I could say a crazy number and then you guys can be like, oh no. But again, you guys aren't going to see these types of trades coming anywhere else. I mean, how many 1,000% trades have I handed to you guys in the last 6 weeks here? 7 of them. Like, Boeing up due to Besant mention. Ooh, is it? Yeah, a little bit there. That's interesting. Yeah, it's Snow. It's kind of the bottom side. The only one that I'd really be interested there is Box. But I don't know. You do have Nvidia earnings today, which obviously is going to shake the markets around a little bit. So, again, we are already 5 likes away from being a quarter of the way there on the like goal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So, see what I was with Tessie here. Is a really, really solid weekly breakout. Do I only do options? Nope. Nope. Shares, options, crypto. Let's see. Yeah. Everybody should be putting their main focus on swing trading over day trading. I'm going to keep showing you guys the most disgusting trades in the market. And like, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Newsmax, is it moving? It looks good still. I mean, I like how this looks. I want to see that push through 16. If you see that push through 16 on Newsmax, again, next stop is 17, but you could see that straight shot to 20, which would be really fun. I mean, I really, really like how this looks. This has been a very, very fun one so far with that entry I gave you guys at 1410. This has the potential to be our next, not just 1,000% trade, but multi-1,000% trade. So get ready for that. I mean, if you're late on this thing, I wouldn't be buying it now. Again, pay attention to pay a premium. Nio dying, it's down 2%, 3%. But yeah, the cannabis sector has been fun too. Congratulations to everybody that's been paying attention on that. That's been another epic move there too. MSOS at 324. Again, I made an Instagram video about that, TikTok about it. I was talking about it on Twitter. We were talking about it in the streams. If you guys are missing these, the ones that I just decide to hand out to you guys for free, I don't know. I mean, and then again, I think I gave you guys DNUT too for free. That was over 3,000%. That was nasty. You'll be in by the end of the week. ST, welcome. But yeah, links pinned to the top of the live chat. Use code August. It's $1 a day for you guys to hop in. You guys have seen the results. I mean, I think if the only person on the internet that's handing you guys those multi-1,000 percenters, I mean, I could charge way more. And prices are just going to sequentially go up over time. So this is as cheap as it's ever going to be. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, we're knifing a little bit here off of nothing. Off of nothing right now, which is interesting. DTM, no. Coles is up too much. If it's up over 20%, it's up too much. You killed that trade. The Nio trade? Yeah, the Nio trade was disgusting. So, like, really in the last, 2 weeks, the two massive ones were Nio and MSOS. Those were really, really, really good. And then we had some good ones, like 350% Altria. Some of you guys had freebies on TJX. That was up 700%. What else? McDonald's. Bank of America was a really, really good one. Let's see. Tessie's starting to move down. Why are they selling this off so aggressively here going into open? That's kind of weird. Let's see. The first kind of 15 minutes today are going to be a little funky. I still really like Palo Alto here. This could be a very fun one. Very fun one. My spidey senses are starting to tingle on Palo Alto here, guys. So we'll see what we get. If it starts to break, and when it hits our levels, we're going to be right there for it. After you pay on WAP, where do you go? All you have to do, LB, is connect your Discord account to your WAP account, and you'll be let right in. You'll be good to go. Then I'll send you the start here message. You can start going through the course videos, and you'll be good to go. Wolf might pop. Let's take a look. I like that setup. It's a little wonky. It's pretty rangy here, but that doesn't look terrible. It's not one that I would really want to go for. There's going to be better setups out there in the market, but you have the right idea. Thanks. No problem, LB. Yeah, I want to see Newsmax get jumpy today. We've got 7 minutes to go until open. Nothing really happening today. Again, the only thing the market's going to be looking for is Nvda earnings after hours, which obviously could cause some volatility to come back into the market here. Then you've got GDP tomorrow. Then you've got PCE Friday. So now we're getting into kind of the period of the week where things can get a little wild. Let's see. 200 EMA? No, it's already above the 200. It's already above the 200. It's like what? What's the level? It's like this high. I like the early entry. It's like 187.10, right around there. I like that. It's just flatlining on top of the 200 there. I like this a lot. Fill the gap, go back up into these levels. That could be very, very, very interesting. We've had a lot of fun trades on Palo Alto before too. Nvidia drag Intel up with it if it beats. I mean, maybe. But here's what you're gonna see a lot of today. That I feel like we're gonna see this a lot in the streams. People are gonna be asking me a lot. They're like, "What do you think about Nvidia earnings? What do you think is gonna happen? What should we do? Should I do this, that, the other?" No, you don't do anything. The only thing that we would be looking for potentially off of Nvidia's earnings is the post-earning strategy. So the earliest that would make any logical sense to be taking a trade on Nvidia tomorrow is 935. That's it. Again, guys, when you see these big events happening in the market, what most people are going to do, and this is the reason why most people fail over the long run, this is just one of those psychological fixes that you need to make. When you see a big event coming, most people think that that is the time to start taking action, when the exact opposite is true. You want to be sitting on the sidelines, making sure that you're analyzing the situation, and then operating from there once you have a better understanding of where things want to go. This whole gambling mentality, again, I understand it looks crazy that I'm handing out just these multi-hundred and multi-thousand% trades all the time, but there's a method to the madness. If you were to like think about it like this, if I'm gonna keep coming out here and just giving out these like the most ridiculous trades that you've ever seen, why would I then go gamble on something where I don't have an edge? Like, how does that, like think about it logically. Like, that doesn't make logical sense to do, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Besides a leap is gambling, I don't think anything on it is anything other than gambling. If you take any actions. We already talked about Coles, Ryan. If it's up like over 20%, I think. We're not going to be touching that. Let's see. 4 minutes to go until open. Let's see. Is there anything else coming through the feed? I don't think so. Diesel, I barely trade futures and nothing. Like, see, here's the thing, Diesel. Why would I want to sit here and stare at the market all day long when it could literally take me maybe 30 minutes a day to, besides streaming, to look at charts and enter these swings and be up multi-hundreds of % consistently? Like, why would I sit here all day? I'm not trying to give myself a job, you know? RGTI is looking good. No, it's not, actually. I don't like that. It's not a setup. Let's take a look at some of these individual names here that we talk about. Palantir, how's that looking? Yeah, that actually looks interesting here. I think they might snap this back up. Depending on how the market is, I think they might snap that up. I think the market is so irrational when it comes to this name that, like, even these big sell-offs are just going to get bought up in the short term. I do think at some point you're going to see the market get held to a higher standard. Or the Palantir get held to a higher standard by the market, but I don't necessarily think that's now. How's SoFi looking this morning? Nothing. Hims, again, is kind of basing here. Like, I gave you guys, what, that entry on this day here? That was, like, the early entry on Hims. It was, like, right around 43, I think. That was good. If you can flip this daily 10 EMA here, and I'd like it to consolidate above 47, do a little bit of a, like, show a little bit of a sign of a trend shift, then sure, we could look for this one for another short-term trade, because this one was epic. The breakout above 53, running through all the targets, that was great. But if the market shows a little weakness here and you lose this 200 EMA on Hims, you're coming down to the mid-30s. Let's see. RKLB, that was another one. Yeah, that was good. All right, 2 minutes to go. And Diesel, just the 10 and 200. That's all you need. Stop clouding your chart. Like, you guys, I literally could do this with nothing on the chart. It's just there for a placeholder. I literally could do everything that we do here with nothing on the chart. You want to try the WAP? What's the discount code? Discount code is August. That gets you your first month for $1 a day. It locks you in at the lower rate. We'd love to have you, Diesel. Yeah, once you guys hop in, just make sure that you go through the learning curriculum videos. That's critical. It doesn't matter if you're the best trader in the world or if you're completely new. You have to go through the learning curriculum videos. I do have stuff. Like, some of my day trading strategies in there are nasty. But I don't really use them a whole lot. It's just like, what? Like, I'm not trying to sit here and stare at the market all day long, you know? Yeah, that gets you your first month for $1 a day. And again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We do have a lot of slackers on the like button today. So we have a minute to go, or less than a minute to go until market open here. Well, market's drilling here. That's interesting. XYZ, how's that look? That's starting to set up there. IONQ, let's take a look here. Nah, I don't like that. There's nothing going on there. Tessie holding up relatively well with the, all right, ding, 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 market's open. Let's see what we get. Tessie breaking 250 yesterday is big time. So Tessie moving. There you go. Let's see if they push this through. The next kind of level here on Tessie, 357.41. That weekly breakout's looking pretty good. Newsmax, nothing yet. MCD, well, we've nailed MCD in the past, what, couple weeks here. That's another good setup there, actually. NVO looking sideways. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. All right, where's the market? Nothing. Apple's chart. Let me look. I don't like this. This is not textbook here. I mean, you might be able to hit something breaking to the upside of this range here, but it's I would leave that alone. There's going to be better setups out there in the market for us to look for than something like that, you know? Like if this market actually does what we think it can do after Nvidia's earnings, or it has the potential to, then we're going to be cooking. But other than that, I would rather wait for the better setups to form. Market's not really doing much here. Again, kind of that next area on Tesla for this weekly breakout is going to be that 357.41 area. Really, truly breaking out 367. Yeah, it's moving. There we go. Let's see if they hit this. I've told you guys this before. I'll say it again. Like, there are certain times in a year where Tessie gives you just a setup that you have to stare at, you have to take advantage of, because it just goes, and it really, really can change your performance for the year. This isn't like quite it, but it's very, very, very close. Like we thought it was going to be what? This one was a really good one on Tesla on this breakout here, 295.30 on that move to the upside. That was a good one, but the big one from last year was the 8,000% Tesla back in here during last June. So, again, you're not going to see these types of results anywhere else, guys. It's just not possible. People just don't know what they're doing in the market. So, snow, nothing there. I'm probably not going to be looking for really any post-earnings today. Newsmax down a little, but again, we know this one's going to be very, very, very volatile. Again, that big level there that you really want to see it push through is 16. If it can do that, you could start really ripping there. RKT. Let's see. That doesn't look bad. It's a wonky chart, though. Yeah, really going to be a whole lot of waiting around for Nvidia's earnings. So I don't really plan on doing anything new. Where's Box, though? Box was another one that could have done it. Box actually looks okay here for post-earnings if you want this. Again, you guys in LTMP know, you guys know what the deal is with the post-earning strategy. It's the simplest one in the world. So that one looks really good. And again, for those of you guys that still need to hop in, lock in the lower rate for LTMP before the prices increase next week. Here's the link. Use code August. Okay, never mind. Box is probably not going to look good there now. Use code August. You get your first month for $1 a day. I would say it's a no-brainer at this point. The prices are never going to be this low again. You're never going to see this type of deal ever again. Yeah, Box is getting railed there. Market kind of coming back up a little bit. Tessie looking all right here. Let's see if we can push through those highs, get through that 357.41 area. That'd be pretty cool on Tessie today if we saw that. You know? Yeah. You have 29 shares of Nvidia? Good for you. Where's Nvidia today? Is it doing anything going into earnings? Nah, it's just doing what Nvidia typically does going into earnings, just flatlining. Tessie, come on. Come on, Tessie. Here we go. Are we going to do it again here? I don't know. What was the first target that I gave you guys? I just want to see what it is. I just forget the exact one because I have a lot of alerts on here. Yeah, I know what it is. MSOS not really doing anything today. Really weird action going into market open here. I want to see if these buyers are able to buy this thing back up, but I really wouldn't expect a whole lot of action before Nvidia's earnings. I mean, Tessie's looking pretty phenomenal over here. Again, this would be a big level to break today, 357.41. If you get up there, you could have some fun. Newsmax looking all right here. Again, you want to see that thing push through 16. It made an attempt yesterday, so that second attempt around 16 on Newsmax could get real fun. Really, really, really fun there. We'll see what it wants to do. Tessie looking great. I want to see one of these candles. Just boom. boom, right through the highs, you know? That'd be nice for us. That'd be nice. Nice weekly breakout on Tessie. Go make some money on it, you know? That'd be very fun. Yields aren't really doing anything. I don't think you're seeing any crazy movement really across the board. Yeah, Axon setup? I don't think so. We can take a look. No. No. Not even a little bit. Maybe a downside setup, but not one that we would typically want to trade there. 357.54. That's just the next level that you want it to break. RTX, is that one looking good? RTX looks good. Lockheed, where's that one? Because that was a... Yeah, guys. All right, so second target on Lockheed here for all of you guys that are still in this one from the breakout that I gave you guys at 444 is the gap fill. 460.60. What is that? 460.56. That's a really good one. Congratulations to everybody still in that one. There you go. There's another one. I mean, I could just look and see in the community gain section from over the last few days here. 288% on Bank of America. 572% on SPY. Let's see here. 151% on Newsmax. 100% on Tilray. 115% on SoFi. And these are like baby gains for what we're used to. Oh, here we go. 321% on Nio. Oh my God. I didn't even see this one. Poor man. Congratulations. 478% on the Bank of America trade idea. Absolutely epic. Let's see here. What else? 350% on Altria. What else? 1,000% Nio. 500% Nio. Oh my God. 300% Nio. Jesus. Another 1,000% Nio. I mean, guys, where else are you going to see results like this? You're just not. I mean, I keep showing you guys this. I don't know how many more of the most epic trades in the market that you need to see fire off in order to be like, oh, I see it now, how dirty this stuff is. But hey, it's fine. If you want to miss the deadline to hop into LTMP and get locked in the lower rate, that's fine. You can pay more later. Some good setups there. Yeah, there's a lot of good setups out there. Let's see. Tessie looking real good here. To start, I mean, you're only 7 minutes into the market, so we'll see. Faisal, what's up, man? Good morning. Oh, guys, we are 25 likes or 24 likes away from 100. We are almost halfway there already to the 200 like goal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can hit that today. Be very fun if we did. It would be very fun if we did. Tessie flashing around, market flashing around. Newsmax not really doing anything today yet. That's fine. We're just going to let that one go. Let that one go. See what it wants to do, you know? Up a little bit on the Tessies. Nothing crazy, but it could get very crazy very fast if you see this market kind of come up through here and break these highs, and Tessie goes with it. So again, like 360 today would be big. You really just want to see it break and close above 357.41. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. I mean, this thing is still looking really, 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 really good on the weekly. Yeah. Any other tickers that you guys want me to cover, let me know. Any questions that you guys have about trading, the market, investing, anything, that's what I'm here for. Do I trade live on the WAP Discord? I mean, okay, so here's the thing. The reason why everybody's able to have so much success in the LTMP group and I'm able to showcase these massive gains all the time is because I run the group differently than everybody else. If you're out there and people are telling you, oh, just follow my alerts, watch me trade live, follow me around, stop following them. They do not have your best interest. They are literally leading you to the slaughter. You guys cannot listen to me, and it's perfectly fine. It is not going to change my life one bit. But you guys that are in LTMP know the deal. The reason why we're able to crush it so much is because we put the entire emphasis on learning how to see the market the way that I do. When you're able to see these setups fire off, it eliminates all of the other mistakes that you could possibly make in the market because you fully understand the exact reasonings, why you're entering the trade, where you're going to enter the trade, how you're going to manage it when you're in it, and exactly when and why you're going to exit. My group is all about making sure that you guys have the skills to become self-sufficient. Do you guys know I could make so much more money if I was just like, watch me trade live, follow my alerts, and not teach you guys? I'd make so much more money. And by just gatekeeping what I do in the group, and they'd just be like, nope, follow the alert. That's not what this is about. This is about making sure that you guys have the tools that you need to have long-term success. I don't care about the money. I don't care. What I care about is being frustrated by, like, sometimes, like, silly questions coming in, which is why I only really want the most serious people that are actually willing to learn to come in. So that's one of the reasons why prices are going up significantly for LTMP. But again, just a little bit about what you get in the community. You get access to both full-length educational curriculum series, the Day Trading Mastery course and the Swing Kings course, which is going to teach you everything you need in order to utilize the watch list to your full potential. So then, obviously, there's the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, and then the daily private live stream. So usually the daily private live streams are at this time. But since this week is the last week before the prices go up, I was like, man, I'll come on publicly for you guys this week. Just let everybody know. And then usually I'm live here for you guys. Out the multi 100% and multi 1000% trades is a lot more complicated than it actually is. It's not hard. It is really, really, really simple. Once you guys see it, you can't unsee it. People are always worried. They're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's like, guys, I get a 4-year-old to do this stuff. It's not hard. It really isn't. They're like, oh, I need this, I need that, the other. It's like, no. I know exactly what all of you guys need to have long-term success. All you got to do is listen. That's it. All you got to do is listen. Nvidia getting clapped? Not really. It's down 0.81%. It's got earnings coming up today. You don't want to be doing anything on Nvidia today. Taking action on Nvidia right now is one of the silliest things that you can do in the market. It's very, very, very silly. Get LTMP, follow the system, and it will change the way you trade. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So simple, so easy. Yeah, I know. It's great. It's mind-boggling to me that more people don't operate in the market. More people don't operate in the market like we do. Just because, like, I show you guys just epic trades and epic results all the time, and I'm like, why wouldn't you want to do this? Are you trying to lose? Let's see here. Yeah, keep smacking that like button on the way in, guys. We're going to have some fun today, I think. I mean, Newsmax not really doing anything. Tessie kind of stuttering around. Market's kind of flying all over the place here. We'll see what we get. MSOS not doing anything. Well, I mean, we'll have some fun on the stream, but, like, it's probably going to be an overall calm day in the market just going into Nvidia's earnings, you know? Chart's clean, not any type of out. No, dude. You don't need anything on the chart. Nothing. ST's got his card info typed in. There you go, buddy. We'd love to have you in there. All right, Newsmax, you want to pull a fast one here? Go up to 16. I'd love to see that. You think it's no-brainer? Pay $1 for the education and learn something new? Yeah, I think it is too. That's why I give you guys this deal, because it's like, I want everybody to be able to do this, but that time is over now. It's like, this is really, kind of this week and part of next week is going to be the last week for you guys to be able to hop in, lock in the lower rate, get 50% off your first month, join for $1 a day. If you miss it, you miss it. Pay attention or pay a premium. Newsmax starting to move a little here. The way he teaches to trade is so much less convoluted. Yeah, it's very easy. Everybody can do this. Tanker, welcome to the group. Tessie lost it a little bit there, but Newsmax starting to get a little interesting. I mean, this is a weekly setup here, so this is going to take a little bit of time, I think, to play out. Market's starting to push here. Let's see. Actually, where's Palo? You're not getting close there yet. Maybe end of this week, beginning of next week is kind of when we start looking for that actual Palo Alto breakout, but I love this. We've done some really dirty things on Palo Alto in the past. It'd be very fun to show you guys one again. Tanker is me. I did it. Everybody give a nice warm welcome to ST. Making the right decision there, man. Now you're trying to learn the right way, Diesel? Well, you came to the right place, buddy. You've definitely come to the right place. Let's see. Come on, Newsmax. Let's see what you got here. Tessie fluttering a little here. Uh-oh, Tessie. Again, it's stress law. It's gonna do crazy things. It either hits and makes us multi-hundred and potentially 1,000%, or it doesn't. And does it matter to us? No. Guys, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every single one that I outlined has the potential to run multi-hundred and multi-thousands of percent. Every one. They should still be green, though. Yeah, they're flat. Probably back up in the green now. I don't know. Do I care? No. Not even a little bit. It's a great weekly chart. I have it on the daily right now, but it's a great looking weekly chart. Look at this. Just looks real good. Let's see here. Yeah, 12 likes away from 102, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. We got a 200 like goal on the stream. 200 like goal on the stream, folks. I think we can do it. Market flying around. Yeah, nothing too crazy yet. Less trades, more profits, team. DraftKings going on the weekly breakout. You took that yesterday? Nice. Where is that? Let's see. Weekly. Yeah, it's not bad. That's a good looking chart there. That could be very, I mean, you could play that one all the way up to 49.60 and then 53.60. GDDY. GoDaddy. What's the daily look like? Yeah, I don't really like that. It's like, I see what you're saying, but like, that's a little funky for me, you know? It's a little too funky. A little too funky. Bank of America's going again? Oh, yeah. What are you guys up on the Bank of America's now? The breakout here, guys, was what, 48.02? It's at 50.47 on a stock that's not really supposed to move. I mean, what's his name? Poor man was up, and he's new to the group, too, that's my favorite thing. It's the new people coming in, and you're just seeing all of these just insane results from the new people. I mean, where was it? Right here. I thought I saw it at like 400%, didn't I? It was in here somewhere. Yeah, 478% Bank of America. That was from a little bit ago, too. So I don't know if he still got it, but that's an epic move there. That's running through all targets. Oh, AEO announces... Oh, wait. Is that... Hold on. Is that a joke, Dave? Oh, it's got earnings coming up. Tessie back up. See? It's going to be wild. Just like a Newsmax, Tessie's going to be wild as well. BBY looking nice. Hopefully earnings allows us to trade post-earnings. They have earnings coming up. That's a really good setup. That'd be a fun post-earnings to trade if it's able to fire off there. So, yeah, Tessie's starting to work its way back up here. That's good. 252% currently on the September 12th Bank of America's. Again, guys, pay attention or pay a premium. I am just going to keep handing out the best trades in the market. 50s for September 19th. Bank of America is up 203% so far. New. Good work. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice work on Bank of America. So, yeah, Tessie moving nicely here. It's flat on the day. I want to see that thing again, that 257.50-ish area. If the market can start to trend to the upside, that'd be nice. I don't really think that it's going to do it today. Who knows? I mean, Nvidia's earnings today. I don't think a lot of people. I think the overall market is going to act pretty smart and not do anything crazy going into Nvidia's earnings. I mean, they're selling it off a little bit right now, but it's really just coming down to the daily 10. There's not much going on across the market right here, and I wouldn't really expect much today. Throughout the rest of this week, though, is when things can get really funky. Let's see. I don't really see much else here. India July economic report. Immediate impact of U.S. tariffs on Indian exports appear limited, but their secondary, tertiary effects on the economy pose challenges. Ongoing India-U.S. trade negotiations will be crucial, is what just came through the feed about 4 minutes ago. So that's really the only data that we have right now. We do have, I think, a Fed speaker coming out at 12, but yeah, Barkin speaking at 12. MSOS popped back into the green there. This could start to get a little silly here. If this breaks above yesterday's high, you might see it go on a little run. Throw an alert there just in case. And the market's being silly today. Nothing going on yet. Where's Palo? I want that setup. That's starting to look pretty good. I like it. Newsmax just wicking around here. But yeah, congrats on that Bank of America. Lockheed, I don't know where it went to, but it was looking good. Yeah, it didn't quite come up and hit that second target there yet, but that one's still looking good. What do I think of Nat? Let's see. Not a setup yet, but it could be next week. You could get a setup on that one next week. Not yet though. It's just not there yet. Ooh, 6 likes away from 100, ladies and gentlemen. Again, guys, it costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot spreading these streams out. Makes it easier for you guys to find the streams again. Hit the like button. Let's see. Here comes Newsmax a little. Come on. Slackers. We got a lot of slackers today. Thank you. No problem, Dan. No problem. Let's see. Anything coming through the feed? No. No. I made that video yesterday, too, sharing my thoughts on the cannabis sector. It's like, at this point, the only one there are some good setups out there, but the only one I'd really not be concerned with, but like looking at is that continuation on MSOS, because we've already nailed this. Like, giving you guys this entry at 324 was perfect. Like, moving to the upside, you're currently at 550. Like, everybody's been able to take some profits on this thing. Like, how much more do you want? Like, you get that rescheduling news. This thing re-rates like crazy. If you've got the shares, you got another breakout in here. You could move stops below really to just here, honestly. Like, your stop on MSOS now should be like 433. Nice stop and profit there and just let the thing go. Newsmax, I mean, we'll see what happens with it today. What's the high? 1575. It's going to be crazy. Like, you're going to see this thing run up, tank down, run up, tank down. Like, there's just not a whole lot of volume on it. But once people start hitting it, it could easily start moving like crazy, which I think getting through 16 to 17 would be really, really, really big time on that thing. So we'll see what it wants to do. Let's see what else we got. And nothing too crazy yet. And you might, I mean, you kind of got this too. 186.65. Not a bad spot on Palo. You've got a lot of potential entry points on Palo here. You've got yesterday's high. You've got, I really like 187.10. That's like the clear cut, easy entry. It is still a little early, but it is good. What else? Where's Nio? Is Nio moving around? Yeah, just a little pullback. You got earnings on Tuesday. Again, this is another epic one, guys. This is one that I highlighted on Twitter, on the streams, in the LTMP group. Well, it publicly, you guys got a worse entry than I gave to LTMP. LTMP got the entry at 5. I talked about the entry being at 524 on Twitter. But yeah, still 2 really, really solid entries. But if you want the best entries, the best education, all of the best trades in the market, you guys know where to go. And interesting here, market's pulling back up and Tessie's struggling. So again, it gets a mind of its own. It's a good weekly breakout. We'll see what happens with it. I want to see Newsmax get pushing. It's kind of starting to set up again. CCL. Let's see, where would that take profit be? Oh my. Weekly breakout. I mean, it's kind of at 40. It's kind of where you're looking for it, right around 40 on CCL. It depends on if you have shares or options and how far out you dip, but like that's kind of the target there, 40. Tesla's defended 350 so far. Let's see. I mean, I would not be surprised if it baited down below 350 today. Right on. Remember, guys, less trades, more profits. I've done nothing today, and I'm probably not going to do anything. Unless Palo Alto breaks. Then I'd probably take a little bit of that. But I don't know if it's going to. Very slow. I just, again, why would the market really do anything crazy today if it has one of their, like, the everybody's favorite stock in the market reporting earnings today? It just wouldn't make sense for the market to do anything all that crazy. I mean, if it slowly trends up today, that'd be great, but everybody's going to be bracing for Nvda tonight, GDP tomorrow, PCE Friday. Those are the three main events coming up at the going into the rest of this week. Unless some, like, Trump news comes out and starts moving this thing around, then you could see some movement. But other than that, I wouldn't expect much to happen. Yield's not really doing anything. Where's the dollar? That's what I'm interested in here, too. How's the dollar looking? Nothing crazy yet, but it's getting there. Xpeng launches next-gen P7 starting at 30,700 USD. Let's see. On board. Yeah. Any other tickers you guys want me to take a look at, let me know. But very, very slow day, and that's to be expected today. Again, LTMP. Nobody should be trying to trade every single day in the market. It's what we've talked about before, where like people are just programmed that there's certain actions that they think they need to take every single day in order to feel productive, when most of the time the smartest decision is to do nothing. Bank of America, is that still looking good? That faded a little. I mean, you already kind of ran through all the targets. I mean, this was the last one right here at 50. I mean, unless you just want to hold runners just for fun, you can, but... that ran through all the targets there. But yeah, this is a perfect time to start getting into LTMP, going through the learning curriculum videos, and getting yourself up to speed for as we get through the end of this week, through the holiday weekend, and then ready to fire with us going into September, because the setups that are there, guys, and the ones that we're looking at can change your entire performance for the year in an instant. You just have to be ready for them to fire off, you know? And that's the thing. It's like I've shown you guys that time and time again. Like I've shown you, oh look, 6,000% Kohl's, 3,600% DNUT, 1,000% AEO, 1,000% Walmart, 1,000% Nio. What else? There's more. There's so many more epic ones that have fired off, guys. Like 350% Ultria, 400% Bank of America. Like these are the trades that you got to be looking for. Not this other day trade nonsense that people are trying to shove at you, being like, I'm gonna have no edge in the market and hope for the best. It's like, no. You're holding until 60. Bank of America is not going to 60 in the near future like that. That is another, what, 20% from where it is right now? Unless you're in shares and you're fine with just holding for like the long run there, it definitely could get there at some point, but that is not something that you would look for on a short-term trade on Bank of America. If that happened, your Bank of America contracts would be up 20,000% or something stupid, you know? Like, that's not realistic. Yeah, market looking decent here, and it's just Tessie's just lagging a little. That's fine. Let it have a little bit of a flat day here, and then just start coiling back up again for a push into the 360s. Last week's trades are still paying this week, and we'll pay next week. This is LTMP. Make the move to join us because we know for a fact that massive trades are coming. There you go. Shares for the long term? Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, like I said, I would not be surprised if Tessie baited below 350 today. They're holding it off right now. They keep doing it. They keep sending it down right close to 350 and then whoop, right back up. Newsmax still in a good spot at 1550. Again, we want to see that break of 16. Palo Alto is getting pretty close to that like initial early entry at 186.65. The really good one is 187.10, and then you can kind of go from there. This is a public live? Yeah, all the lives this week are going to be public, and then next week we go back to the private live streams. But yeah, I'll throw the link is pinned to the top of the live chat, but I'll throw it in the chat here for you guys, for those of you guys that still need to take advantage of the best deal that there ever is going to be ever again for LTMP. You think Bank of America can get to 53? I mean, maybe. It could. But again, if you're already up like 300, 400, 500% of that Bank of America trade that I gave you, it's like, do you really want to take the risk going into Nvidia earnings with all the other crazy stuff going on this week? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably leave that be, you know? Take the gains and run, wait for the better setups to form, and then use that capital to be able to go make more money on the other better setups, you know? You can do what you want, though. If it's free, let it rip. Puts on Palantir. Yeah, rejecting off the 10, that doesn't look great. I do think that, like what I'm saying is if they break this back above the 10 EMA here, they might snap it like crazy. But this is, again, it's not one that you go near at all right now. I don't really feel any need to be doing anything near Palantir, you know? I mean, if you inverted the chart, I bet it looks like a really, really good setup there, but it's just, there's going to be better setups out there, you know? It's like, we can see a setup and be like, all right, it looks decent, but again, I would rather wait for the ones that look perfect and then hammer those versus trying to be like, ooh, it kind of looks good, everything is slow, I might as well take that, you know? That's not how we do things. I'm looking for perfect. Newsmax, I think that's almost new highs. Come on. Today. I mean, I wanted to get through yesterday's high, which is basically the break of 16. Paolo's getting close. Let's see what he wants to do. A+ setups, exactly. Palo Alto is one. Nail the entry and boom. Yeah. That's how we do things. Let's see. Use max. Come on. ACN. Yeah, we have alerts on this one already. That one looks good. I think you brought this one up earlier this week or last week. I like that. That looks interesting. Didn't we look at the Palo Alto premiums yesterday and they kind of sucked? They weren't great. Oh, no, they're fun. Kimberly says, people, I can't stress enough how real this is. You'll never trade the same again. I know, Kimberly, I know that. You know that. Everybody else in LTMP knows that. I think we've done a very, very good job of showing everybody on the internet just how dirty our stuff is. I'm just going to keep doing it for everybody. So pay attention or pay a premium. Take advantage of the group. That's what it's here for. Or not. Or it doesn't make any difference to us. I'm still going to be handing out the most dirty trades in the market to everybody in LTMP. You guys might get one every now and then on, like, the streams or on Twitter, but, like, the ones you drop, I don't think I saw them. I don't think they came through. I know ACN looks good. All right, Tessie, what do you want to do here? Ooh, market pushing. Hello. Hello, market. Hello, Mr. Market. Yeah, so next week we're going to go back to the normal streaming schedule. Private for the LTMP group at 9:15 to around 10:05-ish. And then I come on publicly for you guys here at 10:30. But I'm not going to be streaming Tuesday, and this Friday is 50-50. I just haven't thought about it enough yet to know if I'm going to be able to do it. I also kind of need to sleep, so I might sleep in a little on Friday. Yeah, let me see those, Alfie. You made mint off of donut stock? It's crazy, but an A+ setup speaks volumes. Yeah. I don't know why more people don't do this. I seriously don't. People just love to be like, no, but this person with the Lambo on social media told me. It's like, you're going to listen to that dude? That's lifestyle marketing at you? The child out there that when they speak about the market, you understand that they don't actually know what they're talking about? That's what you're going to do? Okay. Good luck. Palo moving. Here comes Palo. Angle's better than Lambos. It's not even about the car. It's just the way that they use it. It's just like, ugh. Yeah, so early entry on Palo is hitting right here. It's like 10 cents, 4 cents away here. So get ready for that. True entry 187.10. Can you explain how you pick the right Palo Alto options when the volume is so low in the options? I don't necessarily care that the volume's low. I care about the spread. If they're not super spready, I'm fine with it. But Palo Alto, again, is just historically going to be one with really terrible, like, option chain. It's not a good one to be in. They're very, very, very wonky and wild. Did I get it? Yeah, I picked up a little bit. Nothing crazy. With Nvidia earnings, GDP, and PCE, everything is super, 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 super size for zero. Be careful, guys. Don't do anything stupid. And also, all of you guys that are not in LTMP, you should not be trading this because, again, you don't know what you're doing with it. That's what the course videos are for. That's what the like having me be in the live chats every day is for you guys, so that you guys can fully understand what you're doing. Don't be just willy-nilly slinging things just because the magic man on the internet here that calls out 1,000%ers all the time said it's a good one. Don't be doing that. Yeah, there's Palo. So those can get snappy really quick too. So we'll see. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did I get the setups? Oh, I see UNH. That's it. I just see you talking about UNH, which we've already seen that one. Ding ding on Palo. But it's the same thing. Brother, it's like all you're doing is looking for levels. It's the same thing that we always do. So like this is an interesting one right here. This is an interesting one, 195. You got 200. Anything from like 195 to 200 on Palo Alto should be fine. But again, they're very spready. So like if it goes against you, you're gonna lose more than you typically would on a position that's gonna have good spreads. So that's another reason why I'm sizing it so small, that it's just like, if it hits, great. They're going to go absolutely nuclear. But if it doesn't change anything. It's just size for zero. Keep it safe. Yeah, here we go. Now I got them. APLD. I think we've seen all of these. APLD I already know about. Qualcomm we're not going to be really looking at because of earnings. MBLY, kind of the same thing. So no, I don't like that. Well, that's a nice base, but it's not great. FTNT, no. PayPal, no. TSN, maybe. I think I've seen this one. Yeah, TSN I really like. That's actually really good in here. You get this break above 57.74, that could be fun. TTV actually could be interesting too. No. After earnings like that, hasn't formed enough of a base. It's not there yet. Tessie moving back up a little. That's good. Market's starting to move. Let's see if Palo can get a little rocket up here through that other level, which is 187.10. I don't know if it's gonna, but it could. Thanks for the knowledge. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Why did that? What is that? Tessie back up. That's good. Market pushing close to these highs here. I like that. VKTX? Is that Viking Therapeutics? Yeah, I don't really like biotechs. This is why I don't like biotechs. Healthcare. 41. Tank. 24. No thanks. You know, that's why I don't touch them. I don't want anything to do with that, guys. Novo's fine. That one's easy to understand. Where is this right now? Back up a little? Cool. Tessie looking okay. You got the market looking good. You got Palo potentially going for that that second kind of entry point there. That could be interesting. If you guys didn't get it at the initial one, you could get it there. What is the song you keep whistling? It's just random noises. Yeah, I know Netflix. Yeah, I took a little Palo Alto. Little bit. Little itty bit. First target. You kind of have two. You could do like 191.72, but you also could do this. 193.17. you know, you could have those too. Netflix, I'll take a look at because like I've seen this. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Apple, but it's a little bit better than Apple. Mission Impossible. Yeah, our Mission Impossible is trying to find even more 1,000% gains, but it's not impossible because we do it all the time. Like the 12th, is that next week? No, I think I might be in the 12th as well. Yeah. It's a fun one. If it goes, it'll be really fun. Same thing with Tesla. Same thing with Newsmax. Like every single position that we're looking at, guys, has the potential to run multi-thousands or multi-hundreds or even thousands of percent. That's why this stuff works so well for everybody, because everyone can go. There's ES. Here's Tessie. Come on. 9.5s next week's. Yeah, that's fine. If you wanna trade a little closer, with all the craziness that we have this week, size it smaller, and if you hit one, it hits big. That's fine. Yeah, market did just break up there. Testing back above 352. We like that. Newsmax not really doing anything. Very, very, very slow on Newsmax so far. But again, that could always heat up later in the day. Resistance. It just wicked it. You didn't touch the big one though. This is the big one right here. It is 60.49.25. If this would be a good spot for Palo to break above 187.10. You can break above there, you might be in business here. Might be in business, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see though. Hood. Let's take a look. No. Lulu. Basin break. Ooh. Earnings are too close. Earnings are too close on that, but you have the right idea. Nah, earnings are way too close on this. Next Thursday. That stinks because that could be a fun one, but no, we're not going to be looking at that. What's my strategy? I find stocks that are about to explode before they do, and then I tell everybody about them. And then we go make 1,000%. You want to know the strategy, you want to get in there and everything. I've shown you guys time and time again how nasty my stuff is. Hop into LTMP, it's $1 a day, use code August, lock in the lower rate, or don't, it's fine. I'm just going to keep calling out 1,000% trades to everybody. Palo getting close there. It's a lot of it is swing trading breakouts, but there's a couple different elements in there that I shift around to make it even better for us. And just my experience in the market, my discretion, looking for just understanding the behavioral elements of the market makes it like that's where I'm able to give you guys like the 6,000% Kohl's, the 3,000% Dina, the 1,000% Nio, the 1,000% MSOS, 1,000% Walmart. Like it's not that hard to do. Everybody loves to overcomplicate the market, and they're like it's not that difficult, guys. You know, serve. That one's had some moves in the past. Let me see. Serve Robotics. Oh. I would not buy that there, but like that's could be interesting. That's a nasty weekly chart. Thoughts on Open? I don't know. I think the guy, the Eric dude that's on social media just going around and trying to get Drake to buy a share of Open is an absolute embarrassment to the finance community, because it is literally blatantly telling everybody that your stock isn't good enough, that you need a celebrity to buy a share of it so that it hits the news feed and more people buy it. That's why I don't really like Open. That makes me want to short it, honestly. But really, really good setups in here. I think I gave this one to you guys again at 268. I think was the breakout that I outlined for you guys. I think we were talking about this on the stream. I was like, I'm not a fan of what's going on with it, but if you want to trade it again, it is there. Which, again, it's like lizard or wizard instincts. Yeah. That's why they call me a lizard person. Like, everybody just thinks I'm a lizard that can see the future. And it's like, no. Palo getting close there to another level break. That'd be nice. Tessie looking good. Market ripping right here, though. Oh, good. Where's my baby today? Hold on. Where's AMD? Where's Facebook? Okay, what's moving today? What? How's the market pumping? Oh, all right. Yeah, it's only at 0.13%. That's why. If you buy Open up here, I think it's really silly. I think, again, like, there's always a time and a place to do everything, guys. And like buying stocks after they've already ripped like that is just really silly. It's never ever, you're never gonna be able to make an argument to me to buy a stock like that elevated, unless obviously it sets up again and you have a really, really solid risk to reward entry. The problem is that most people don't operate in the market that way. They just kind of sling it and hope for the best, and then they're like, oh no, but like everybody's talking about it on social media and like they must be right. No, they're not. Sorry, but that's kind of my thoughts on it. It's like, everything going on with it just screams retail pump nonsense, so I just... Not for us. My Tessies are back up. There we go. Come on, Tessie. Go hit that other level today. 357.41. That's what I want to see. I want to see Palo get a little snappy here. But hopefully that makes sense. I know it's going to sound like me being an asshole sometimes, but it is literally just to help you guys make sure you're keeping yourself safe all the time. And honestly, I don't care. Uber looks good here, though. All right. Uber looks good, Devin. I like that. BMNR, I hate those too. I hate a lot of like let's just like take out loans and then go buy crypto. Because what a lot of people are doing, it's like, coolest baseball. I'm very happy you found this stream because you're going to learn a lot around here. Those two things, nonsense. Sorry. A lot of what people are doing with things like SBET and BMNR are basically they're saying to themselves, I want leverage on Ethereum. If my investment thesis required me to get leverage on Ethereum, I would just get leverage on Ethereum, I just think the risk-adjusted returns on those things over time are going to be absolutely horrific, and I don't think that's something that like people really need to be putting their money into because there's better alternatives. Like, remember, we're trying to be the most efficient and effective that we possibly can with our capital, and that doesn't scream efficiency to me, Like, I don't like those. I like Tom Lee, I just don't like those types of ETFs, I don't think that they're a very smart thing for people to be putting their money in. You can do whatever you want, though. It's your money. If you can craft a better argument than I can that says, oh, when Ethereum inevitably does go down, that those aren't going to go down by a lot more and your risk-adjusted returns are going to be good, like maybe you're going to be getting good entries, you're going to be trading them, sure, fine. But in general, though, it is very, very, very dangerous to be going into those. Is Oscar a setup? I mean, that's another one that I don't really like all that much, but like, is it? Oh yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, if this thing can break 1785, you could see it rip back to the highs. You could definitely see that happen. Palo's getting close. Come on. I like Tom Lee, but he's heavily invested in what he's basically promoting. Yeah, but okay, so I don't really have a problem with that because that's every manager. That's like every fund manager. It's called talking your book. Everybody does that, you know. Like even think about like me. I own a bunch of Novo. I mean, I haven't explained like the full thesis to everybody on social media here, but like I talk about it. Everybody's going to do that. They're going to talk about what they own. They're going to do things like that because they're just sharing. I mean, at the end of the day, they're sharing their thoughts, but also if it is different though for those individuals, because if they're taking outside capital, which those ETFs are, you do have to be careful with the things that you say, you know? Thoughts on Shop? Looks like Bears waiting for Jeff. I mean, I'll take a look, but I don't think I'm really going to be. I haven't looked at this chart in a while, actually. Nah, I don't really like that. No, Tessie looks good. A lot of things are looking good here, guys. QUBT. I'm going to take a look. I'm bullish on quantum as a sector, but not the quantum names. There's a lot of these in here in the quantum sector right now that have just like no revenue and stupid valuations. But no, this is not one that you want to go for here. Again, I'm very, very, very picky. That's why we're able to have the performance that we are, and that's why everybody in LTMP is able to have so much success. Pep and Lyft retest. Okay, those two could both be fun. I think Pep I don't like. It's bouncing off the 200, which is fine, but I think Lyft was looking good. Lyft was looking good back in here, but not now. Oops. Yeah, none of those I'm really interested in. You want to know the stuff that I'm interested in? Ready? I'll show you. Nio. Actually, it wasn't even this. It was the weekly chart on Nio. Nio, $5 breakout. Boom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was another 1,000%er. I think Tessie could do it too. Palo Alto has the potential to do it too. Newsmax has the potential to really do it. So, we'll see. We will see. I am tired. Guys, I don't really sleep anymore. Like, I do, but I get, let's see, 5.5 hours of sleep a night-ish. It's not really that good. I should stop doing that, but I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Palo's flirting with a little move here. He's flirting with it. Again, we need to see Newsmax get cracking above 16. That could be very fun. We'll kind of go from there. I'm not looking to do a whole lot today. Again, I'm keeping everything tight going into Nvidia earnings. Anything can happen. I actually might hedge Nvidia earnings. Not on Nvidia, but I'd do something on like SPY or SPX or something. I don't know if Palantir rips on earnings. I think freaking Nvidia can. So, well, who knows though? Who knows? You got all sorts of stuff going on globally with the tariff stuff, with the chip restrictions, not restrictions. Like, there's a lot going on. SV was responding in the Discord at like 1 a.m. his time last night. Was I? Whoops. 8 hours sleep. Usually I go to, well, as a month and a half ago, I usually go to bed at like 11. Now I go to bed at like 2. Palo moving there. That's good. The lizard never sleeps. But yeah, I'll throw the link for those of you guys that still need to hop into LTMP into the live chat. It is pinned to the top of the live chat too if you miss it. Use code August. You get your first month for $1 a day. And it also locks you in at the lower rate before prices increase next week. So if you miss it, you miss it. And I'm also probably not going to tell you guys when it goes up next week. I was going to do it on September 1st. I'm just not going to be at my computer. So at some point next week, if you miss it, you're going to come back onto the WAP page and you're going to be like, oh no. Yep. Snow's about to break the 5-minute opening range. All right. Hold on. Did it invalidate down below though? Like how far? That's actually okay. It just baited it. Yeah, that's actually okay if you want that. Palo's starting to move pretty nicely here. Bitcoin rises to 112,000. Yeah, my Palos aren't snapping yet. I wouldn't expect them to for a little bit. I think we get to 187.65, something like that. Then they might start moving. Here she comes. Come on. Come on, Palo Alto. This is just A+ setup. These are the setups that if you want to have success in the market, you have to be in regardless of the outcome. Because remember, like with the way that we trade, guys, again, the outcome of one individual trade is so meaningless when every single one has the potential to run multi-hundred and multi-thousands of %. It does not matter. Cureleaf, curl left. Did I call that one? That looks good on the break yesterday. That looks pretty good. I think this is one that I talked about in the cannabis video yesterday, wasn't it? Again, if you guys are watching from the like all the cannabis calls that I've made out, they're just trades to me. They're just trades, guys. They're trades with a good kind of landscape for a potential catalyst to come in. That's it. Pins? We can take a look at pins. I could start to set up here. It's not there yet, but it could be starting to set up soon. That was Mission Impossible there. All right, Palo. Off to a good start. Let's see what happens. Market pushing here. Again, like I've been saying, I don't really, as of right now, just macro perspective, I don't really see the reason to be super bearish right now in the market. Palo Alto is 189 entry. No. Palo Alto, the early entry that we outlined was actually 187.11, and then the one on the stream that we gave this morning was, I think it was what, 186.62, right around there. I think on the watch list it's 189, but we talked about this during the streams this week. Is this now being like 187 or yeah, 187.16 is being the entry, a good one, and then over yesterday's high I really like too is an even earlier one. So we'll see what it can do. Newsmax moving a little. Nothing crazy though. Just think about it. The way Palo was setting up going into this week, that's Friday, that's Monday. So you're looking at this right here. That's the clean break without these candles. But now that you have these, you have a better range to go after. If you're up between 2 and 5 a.m., it's liver related? No, it's not. I'm not drinking during the week, guys. And it's not that I can't fall asleep. I'm choosing not to fall asleep. Oh no, Palo fading. Oh no, Tessie fading. Oh no. Newsmax. I want to see that thing make that attempt at 16. That's what I want to see. Also, for those of you guys that haven't hit the like button yet, make sure that you guys are. We have a 200 like goal on the stream. We might be able to hit it at some point this week. We might not. I'd love to, because then we can move it up to 250. Don't be a slacker. Don't be a slacker on the like button. Market's still pushing here, looking good. Somebody's got to hit Newsmax here with a big order and send it to 16. That's what we need. We need somebody to slap Newsmax. Don't be a slacker. Yeah, we got a lot of you guys in here that haven't hit it yet. Slackers. Slackers. I like the way pins looks. It looks interesting. I want Tessie to go on a little run. Where is it? Hold on. I want to see what this is screwing around at. Oh, it's nothing. It's just done nothing to me. It's just chopped around. Dude, that tweet got 40,000 views about the cannabis stocks. That's crazy. We a cracker? What? They're saying slurs at me on the stream. They're slurring. Mom, help. All right, Tuffy, come on. Coin. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there for you. That looks like it wants it already. It already broke the level. It's just fading a little now. We'll see what happens to it. Again, it's small. It's like going into Nvidia earnings. You think I'm going to be slinging anything with size? No. No, no, no. But if there's a good setup there, I mean, I'm fine with going for it a little. Yeah, Palo not wanting it so far, so we'll see. Tessie looks good though. FTAI, let's see. Needs a cleaner range, but you got the right idea. Definitely got the right idea. Chart looks epic. My spidey senses are on point. Yeah, we'll see. Looks good. If it wants to go, it wants to go. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how it works. I'd like for it to, obviously, but who knows? Market can do anything it wants. It's just our job to execute on the good setups that form, and that's what we're going to keep doing. Snow hasn't done it yet. That's going to be a little iffy one. It did just bait the bottom side and then come back up, which I would say is fine-ish, but careful with that on post-earnings. Usually if they were that excited about something like Snow, they'd let it rip a little more. Which also, if you think about it, Snow and Palo are moving together. So Snow coming down like this is going to drag Palo down. So if Snow comes up and breaks and starts running, it's going to help Palo. So we'll see. Newsmax doing a whole lot of nothing today. Where are the weed names? Are those moving? No, just chilling. Yeah. It is slow today. Nothing really happening. We got Tessie looking okay, though. Stress low. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything on the news feed either. There's really not a whole lot happening here, guys. Yeah, nothing. I can check it, but no. The last thing is Bitcoin rises to 112,000. Well, how does Bitcoin look right here? Oh wait, I don't want to do it on this one because then I gotta move this chart around. Just kind of bouncing off this range. Nothing crazy. What about ETH? Is that setting up or is it getting... not really. Not really. 592 and 629. Do you think I was a little late to the party? Yes. Sako, here's the issue. If you've been around the streams for long enough, I have this phrase that I say a lot. It's pay attention or pay a premium. One, I outlined Nio, I think it was last year at 455. So that's where I own the shares. But then I was screaming from the rooftops about the $5 break on Nio over the last, let's say, 3 weeks here. So I just if you guys miss those moves that I outlined for you, don't chase them. Like, seriously, pay attention or pay a premium. It goes for the moves in the market. It's the same thing for when I say, hey guys, make sure you lock in the lower rate for LTMP because prices are going to go up significantly. You can get your first month for $1 a day. Pay attention or pay a premium because a lot of you guys are probably not going to be able to afford LTMP anymore after at some point next week. I only want the most serious people coming in. So again, please don't chase. You're going into earnings. I'm not touching anything with my position right now, but I'm definitely not buying it up here. It's very, very, very extended. Very extended. But think about it, like if the entry I give out is at 5, and this is the other problem too. It's like when I give out these trades, everybody in the LTMP group also knows where they're taking profits here. So like there was one profit target here at 550 and then another one at 602. So my group is selling you your shares. So like it would be very, very I'm trying to think of the right word for this. Not helpful, I guess, for me to come out and say that that's a smart idea to be buying up there when the group that I have was already in a lot lower and then selling into you, you know? That would not be right. So what you've done there is made a typical mistake that a lot of new market participants make, chasing. Now, could it still work out for you in the long run and it goes to 10? Yes, but remember, we are trying to be as efficient as we possibly can with our capital. We want to make sure that we're getting the best entries to the best of our ability, like the best entries that we possibly can, like according to our abilities in the market. That's what we're trying to do. Chasing is 9 times out of 10 going to leave you in a really, really bad spot. Please don't do that. So, and I gave this one to you guys too. Even at the late entry that I gave you on social media, 521. Are we close to 200 likes? No, we're 79 likes away from 200. Pala's still looking pretty good here. Tessie looking okay. Newsmax looking okay. Everything's looking fine here. No chasing. And that's what a lot of you guys are going to realize once you hop into LTMP is you're getting the best entry possible. Like the best entry possible is what you guys are getting. And there's always another trade. Like think about the MSOS move too. Where did I give this one to you guys? 324. Boom. Now, you could, if we saw it here, you could have hit it back down here at 246. But also at the same time, you look at it, it was a weekly breakout that we were looking at. So if you look at the weekly here, that becomes a lot more clear. You got a nice double bottom, nice weekly break right here, 324. Boom, off to the races. Would you buy this here? Well, you might be able to because there actually is another setup in here forming. Like you did get another nice little setup there on MSOS, but the sequel is usually never as good as the original. Unless you get rescheduling news and this thing re-rates above 10. But there's always going to be another one. But like I say, pay attention or pay a premium. Because you're going to be paying a premium for these. And for LTMP, everything. Amazon, let me take a look. That actually looks really good here. I like that. Palo looks good. Tessie, a little pullback, nothing crazy. Market kind of wicking there. That actually looks good. I like that. I'm not going to be taking anything new this week or today, but especially going into Nvda earnings, like anything else besides the Palo that I already have. But yeah, it looks interesting. I like that. Are you going to get a chance to reapply for monetization? I don't think so, and I also don't care. The reason why I talk about me being demonetized for calling out, like in talking about the 1000% gain trades that I hand out all the time, is not because I care at all about the YouTube money. I don't. Like literally at all. But it's the principle. It's like you're gonna have people out here on YouTube doing like all sorts of other nonsense and you're gonna in the finance space too, and you're gonna demonetize me for doing what we're supposed to do, help you guys actually make money in the market with the best strategies possible. That's what you're gonna demonetize me for. And it's not like I'm coming out and saying like, oh look, 1000%, and it's like not, there's no proof behind it. Like I show you guys these time and time and time again. Like the proof is just there. It's the principle of it. It's like, really, guys, that's what we're doing? So I'm the only person you guys know on the internet that's been demonetized for how many 1000% trades they give out. And it's funny because I understand that it sounds crazy. It's like, oh my God, you're going to be hitting 1000% trades all the time? You're 10xing? It's like, there's been 7 of them in the last 6 weeks. 6 or 7 of them in the last 6 weeks. We're just going to keep doing it. Walmart, Nio, MSOS, Kohl's, American Eagle. I think I already talked about that one. D-Nut. I think there's one I'm forgetting there, but there's a lot of them. You're never going to see these results anywhere else. It's just where? Where have you guys ever seen this? Like, where? It doesn't exist. So, Palo looking really good. Tessie fading a little, but that's fine. It's just moving with the market. Palo's got a little mind of its own here. I like that. Uber for next week? I like Uber. Check, Uber. Yeah, I like how Uber looks. Yeah, so I might get a chance to reapply. But like, I just don't care, you know? I'm focused on helping you guys make money, giving everybody the best trades in the market, nailing them myself, you know? Like, that's what I'm looking for. I don't really care about all the social media nonsense. You know? Palo knockdown. Very, very slow action today so far. Very slow. He had a little excitement out of the market there, but nothing crazy. Yeah. You got, I mean, we're 75 likes away from 100 or 200, folks. We're getting there. We are well on our way to be able to hit those like goals. I just don't think it's right. Yeah, no, I know. It's stupid. Like, but it's also YouTube, though. Like, what do you expect? They're gonna do dumb things sometimes. Million scammers out there get to be monetized. Yeah, I know. It's silly. The one person who's actually doing this for you guys in real time and showing you how easy the market can actually be. Nope, you can't make ad revenue. No super chats for you. It's like, all right, dude. Like, okay, cool. Tessie kind of did this yesterday too. Let's see what happens going into the rest of the day here. True, but that's what makes SCB different. He's not one of them. No, nor will I ever be. These people out there are just, ugh. Hey, APOC, there you go. 9.7% return in a week. Love that. All right. Everything's just slow right now. Palo flirted with it again, couldn't get through. Still looks good though. I like this chart. Where are we in relation to all-time highs? Are we there? No. The market looks great though. Depending on what happens on Nvda earnings, I mean, this thing could just go right to the highs. Which that would be very fun after hours if that happened. My AMD would look good. You know? I want to see Newsmax pull up fast one and just go boom, you know? Very slow across the board today, folks. Very slow. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna start working on that mastermind outline for you guys too. I know you guys are really excited for that, so I might have a little bit of time this weekend to be able to work on that for you guys. Probably not a whole lot though. So over the next week, I'll be getting that started, or the next 2 weeks I'll start working on that outline for you guys to send it out, and then we'll kind of go from there. David, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, nothing really to do today. Just sitting around waiting for Nvda. Let's see. Let's see. Number 3, welcome to the group. Let's see. Newsmax coiling it up nicely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, market, nice little pop there. It's setting up again on the daily. That's basically what it's doing. That's why I have longer dateds on it, and I slung it for the Octobers. Palo looking decent. Tessie. We'll see what happens. Yeah, when you guys do hop in, the first thing that you need to do is just connect your Discord account to your WAP account, and then you'll get let right into the group there. You'll be good to go. I'd love to see Palo go on a moon mission. But again, with Nvidia earnings, you got to be careful. Like if like Nvidia does something stupid on earnings, everything's going to tank, guys. Everything's going to tank. So just be careful. That's why its size so small. If it rips though, I mean we could be in real business there. So we'll see. We'll see what we got. Snow fading there. Interesting. Yeah, I know Humana's setting up. We've looked at that. It looks good. Right here. Bing. Come on, Newsmax. It's doing nothing. It's just chopping around. I mean, if you guys that are on shares with this thing, I mean, you're still up nicely. 14.10 entry. You're up $1.35 a share. Pretty good. Already? That's pretty good. Breaking 16, you can go break even on it, and then you can maybe target 17, but the big levels are going to be up at 20. If it can get all the way up there, which it can. It hasn't quite gotten that big burst yet. Could be coming, it could not be. You never know. If it does, though, we're going to be victory lapping like crazy. A Jackson Hole scenario after Nvidia earnings? That would be fun. That would be real fun if that happened. And just a market goes boom off of Nvidia earnings. That'd be fun. But then remember though, you have GDP tomorrow and PCE Friday. So like, yeah, you still got some speed bumps to get through. But if the market can react positively to all of them, obviously it's going to be right back at the highs in no time. So we'll see. We will see. Miguel, welcome to the group. Yeah, everybody make sure that you guys are welcoming in all the new members that are hopping in at the last second to LTMP before, again, that price increase. Where's Nova today? How's that doing? I gave it back a little. That's fine. That's just kind of starting to set up there on the daily again off the... not really. Still up a little bit. Got 1,000 shares in the 54s. That's not bad. Not bad. Nio at 650 is nice. I mean, I owned 4,000 shares at 455, which is not bad. I mean, it's not a big position for me, but like treating it like an option. If it goes, that'd be fun. If it doesn't, okay. You know? Newsmax starting to fade. Uh-oh. It's fine. This thing's going to be really volatile. It can go all over the place. It's that $16 area that it's really got to get through. It's been running up there and touching it and then just knifing back down. So if it can get through there, we'll be good to go. I'd like to see Palo go for these highs. That'd be nice. It's not that far away. I can do that very quickly. Newsmax going down. Yeah, guys, the entry was at 1410. You're fine. Like, it's just setting up again on the daily. If you want to move stops to break even at 1410, do it. If you don't, then don't. It's just setting up again on the daily right under this level here. You know, it either rips or it doesn't. It could also go to 16 today. Like, this is a wild one. It could do whatever it wants. Tessie's starting to move a little here with the market. That's nice. So is Palo. That's good. Come on, let's see us go for those highs. That'd be pretty sweet. Market looking for new highs here. Interesting. Come on. Come on. See, look, right back up. It's gonna move weird. It'll like bait you in, bait you out. It's gonna do all sorts of weird stuff because it's trading with such low volume. Like even today, how many shares have traded? 364,000. I mean, that's not that many. It does have a low float though, 65 million. Like if that thing gets going, you could have some fun. Wait, snow earnings are after hours today? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's correct. Snow earning. Oh, are we stupid? Why did it gap up then? Wait. Hold on. Are we dumb? We might be dumb. That's weird. All right, well, I didn't even look at the earnings calendar. Oh yeah, Palo moving, there we go. Palo, come on. There we go. Yeah, we might be dumb. There's Palo. Come on, buddy. Come to Papa. I think next good level. It's like 187.60 something. There's the next kind of level on Palo there that we gotta watch for. Am I up on these? Yeah, a little. Apparently we are stupid. Yeah, why are you guys in the live chat? I trusted you. I trusted all of you. I was like, hey, you guys were like, oh, snow post earnings. I was like, oh yeah, it's gapping up. All right, we'll look at it. And then turns out earnings are tonight. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. Bunch of silly gooses around here. Silly geese. Apparently we are stupid. I guess so. I guess we are. Yeah, let's see if Powell can get a little follow through here. Maybe up to like 188. That'd be fun. It's already up a decent amount today, 1.6%. Oh, looks good. Hanging out around here, like getting up to like, if we can close above like 188 today, that'd be phenomenal. Give us a little bit of a buffer going into Nvidia earnings. Who knows though? Just a trade setup. That's all it is. Either hits or it doesn't. Wecklum. Nope. Welcome. I can't even spell. Silly Yanders. Yeah, so we don't even need this on the chart anymore. Where's HIMS actually? Yeah, it's got to shift that trend here. It's got to get above the 10. again, for that longer term, like medium term investment kind of idea there, I mean, it's where I gave it to you guys earlier this week is not, or last week I think it was. Was it last week? Yeah, Thursday. Not the worst idea in the world there. It's not a bad spot. It's not the best. It's not the worst, though. So slow. Ooh, that was almost bad. Almost knocked over everything on my desk. Let's see. Where is NEE? Yes. NEE invalid. This looks interesting right now in the market, just flatlining the way that it is. Ooh. 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 What's going on? What's going on? What did they just do? There was something going on there. Throw this on the 1 minute. What'd they do? Ooh, low volume. What's going on here? Something. Yeah, Palo looks good. I think a lot of people get way too hung up, and I don't know if Quiet Quacker's in here, but this is kind of for you too. Like a lot of people get hung up again, like I talk about, like the on the outcome of one individual trade. It's like it's meaningless. Stop it. That you can't just like get married to these setups. Like the setups that are gonna fire are gonna fire. The setups that aren't. You got to make sure that there are certain things that you can do while you're in them to make sure that you're not gonna put yourself at any additional risk. But think about it. If the losers on some of these trades are gonna be maybe down 20 or 30% when we're cutting them, but all of the winners are gonna be 200, 300, 500, 1,000%. I literally don't care what happens on any given trade. I don't care because one, I know that there's more coming, and two, I'm fine with taking little paper cuts because it's getting us closer to those big ones that are going to fire off. Just think about what we've seen over the last week. Altria, Bank of America, Nio, MSOS. There's 4 epic ones there. Like I talk about with your equity curve. It's going to go like this. It's going to go tick, 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 boom. Then you go tick, 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 boom. And that's how it works. That's what trading is. It's not linear. And the people that are telling you that it is are inexperienced market participants with no knowledge of what trading actually is. Tessie's moving here. Tessie's starting to move a little. Not a lot, but a little. That's something might have, hold on. Fed outlook, September cut in focus. Futures still pricing a Fed cut, rate cut next month. Let's see. Next week's jobs report will be key. Further labor market weakness would likely seal an easing, even if CPI runs hot. Yeah, Tessie getting a little action here. Market's getting a little action. Let's see what happens. Palo, we'll see. It's slow. Low volume. We'll see. I love the weekly breakout on Tesla. That weekly look on Tesla is nasty. And again, that's another one too. It's like the times that we've nailed Tesla on those setups every year that are like, all right, you got to pay attention to them. They always are like 500, 1,000. I mean, last year it was 8,000% on Tesla. So it's like, okay, if I'm going to see that type of setup forming, I'm going to hit it. Like, I don't care what else is really going on. If I see that, I'm going to start hitting it. Because I could lose that trade 15 times in a row. More. I could lose it probably, well, yeah, because I'm not taking full stop. Like, I would never, like, I'm not taking, like, full contracts go to 0 losses. I could probably take the loss, the paper cut on it, like 20 times. And the one that goes is boom. And that's why when we talk about swing trading being so much more effective for everybody, it's the margin for error is bigger. You can have these periods of like just like paper cut, paper cut, paper cut, paper cut. And it's not really going to do much to you because the one that goes is just going to be, boom, there you go. Here comes Tessie. Hello. Hello. Stressla. Let's see. $316% on Bank of America. There you go, Reason. Newsmac's not looking so hot. We'll see what happens to it. It's just setting up, though, on the daily. Like, if you look at this, it's just like, all right, what does this look like? It's just setting up, you know? Like that week we hit Donut, you had like 6 paper cuts and ended up green because you crushed Donut. Exactly. Or Kohl's, or AEO, or any of the other ones. It's like there's always going to be epic ones coming. You just need to make sure you're not over-risking on them, because if you over-risk on them, you're not going to be able to hit the big ones. It's just, guys, I'm telling you, all you got to do is listen. Like, seriously, just listen, pay attention, don't go too crazy with these, and you're gonna be just fine. Like, you're gonna, like I say in the course videos, it's like you're gonna have weeks where you make way more money in a short period of time that you ever thought possible, but that you can't then try and do that all the time, because that's not what the market is. You know? It's windfalls. It's boom. All right, let's keep taking good setups, good setups, good setups. All right, paper cut, paper cut, paper cut, boom. Here we go. Come on, Paolo. Let's get a little push. It's a little push. Come on. Yeah, come on. So you're saying AMC has a chance? No. No. All right, let's see here. So again, the link to hop into LTMP with us, guys, is pinned to the top of the live chat. Again, prices are going to be going up next week. I mean, it's end of the month, but like I'm not going to be around. So next week at some point randomly, it's just going to change. So if you miss it, you miss it. But also make sure you guys use code August. That gets you your first month 50% off. It literally is $1 a day for you guys to hop in there with us. So there's the link. You guys have seen the results of of all the crazy trades and how powerful what we do in here is, don't miss it, man. This is just like, this is, I write love stories about this chart right here. How that looks. I dream about charts like this. I don't actually. It's just a, you know, I'm being facetious, but looking good. Looking good, man. Let's see. Breaking that next level, 187.65. Then the next one that we're going to look for is 189. Could look good. Tessie looking for 354 again. Come on. Let's do it, folks. I haven't tweeted anything yet today, I don't think. I gotta start tweeting again. My Twitter account is going crazy right now. Oh yeah, for those of you guys that don't follow me on Twitter yet, you guys might think that you're following me on Twitter, but you're probably not. Here's the link. There you go. Come on, Paolo. Let's do something silly to the upside here. Boom. Rocket. Vertical. To the moon. Looks good. We'll see what happens. I mean, we got Nvidia earnings coming up. We see a lot of volatility with this. You never know. That's why it's small. Like, if it hits, it hits. It makes some money. If it doesn't. What in the almighty... Hey, I asked nicely, Paolo. That was not what I asked for. All right? That was not what I asked for. I asked for the exact opposite. Up. Not nuking. No nuking. Rockets in the chat. No. We'll pull back there. We'll see what happens. I thought all I had to do was ask nicely. I thought that's what we needed to do. I guess not. It's fine. It's a great setup. I like it. I love how Tessie looks, guys. Tessie looks great. On the weekly. The daily is kind of extended. Weekly, very yummy. I like that. Nvidia. Is it moving? Yeah, they're bidding Nvidia back up here. That's nice. Is my baby getting bought up? No. Rude. Hey. 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 Paolo. What is this? Paolo's such a tease. If it's going to do it, it's not doing it today, guys. First targets on Paolo are like 191, and then like the gap fill here at like 193. Like, it's not, that's, we're not getting there today. Newsmax back to 1540. That's good. Again, it's gonna be volatile. The market leak there? Yeah, a little. I was just watching Tesla. I was like, why isn't it the 352s again? It's the market. We're just referencing earnings. I mean, if Palantir can rip like that, I don't see a reason why Nvidia can't. If the numbers are good, though. The numbers have to be good. Like, Palantir's numbers are really good. Sorry guys, it's boring today. I'm bored. Like, what do you want me to do? Start dancing around? Like, we're just watching the market just kind of slowly grind up here. Palo looks good. Tassie looks good. Newsmax is fine. Other than that, we're just kind of waiting for stuff. I mean, where's Bank of America? Is that thing still ripping? Ho-ho! There you go. Yeah, Reason up 316% on Bank of America. I'll probably tweet that one out. Those gains. From the call I made last week. That was a good one. LTMP for the win again. Still in Bank of America. William. There you go. Yeah, looks good. I mean, you've ran through all of the targets. You had 49, then 49, 30, and then 50. So you've hit all three big ones. So you don't really have to do much to that now. You know? Nvidia chart looks amazing, of course. Yeah, every time it's going to report earnings, it looks great. Palo, what is this nonsense? That is not what we were talking about. I asked nicely, go up, and then you just literally top-ticked me. Not actually, but like, it was close. That was rude. I was like, hey, Palo, can we go up? And it was like, oh, sure, tank. Dude, that was almost so bad. That was I wish you guys could have seen that catch. I legitimately, I mean, this is now like completely crushed on the sides. But I fully knocked this over and just grabbed it. Wow. I need to clean off my desk. That's what that means. Stressful. On YouTube about it? My desk? I'm good, man. I'm good on that. Oh, about Bank of America? I could. Usually I like to keep those for like the... I think you're a father. I have very quick reflexes. Only dads have reflexes like that? No, I have very quick reflexes. I'll catch things sometimes. Like, I'll knock things over. It'll be falling about to hit the floor and just, like, snag. Thanks. Be like, how did you do that? I go, I don't know, man. My spidey senses. I know we make jokes about my spidey senses in the market, but I also have them in real life. But then I proceed to, like, kick the dishwasher a bunch, like, by accident. So, give and take, you know? Give and take. Let's see. Tassie looking good. Palo still looks good. Newsmax looks fine. So, all right, guys. It's a slow day. We got Nvidia earnings coming up. We are going to be wrapping it up for today here. Again, hit that like button on the way out. We'll be having some fun. I'll be on Twitter during Nvidia earnings. But again, guys, this is coming down to the final days here. If you guys aren't in LTMP yet, I just threw the link in the live chat for you guys one last time. Use code August. Get your first month 50% off. It's literally $1 a day for you guys to hop in and learn these skills. Make sure you guys take advantage of it before it's too late. I'm just going to keep calling out the best trades in the market for everybody. It's not going to stop. So, folks, have a great rest of your day if I don't see you. Other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time here. Maybe Friday. I don't know. If we do it Friday, it'll definitely be a shorter stream. And then I'll be back next Wednesday. So, folks, I will see you guys later. Peace.